For Wednesday the 9th of August, welcome to another update from the Force 13 Australia Oceania channel. Currently on the screen are a couple of floaters provided by NOAA on 90S. Came on the radar yesterday. Location is 9.4 degrees south, 87.7 degrees east, maximum winds 20 knots, and central pressure around the 1007 millibars. Sea surface temperature is right for tropical cyclone development, but it's too early to say what 90S is going to do. And look at various models, pressure. These are available on the Tropical Tidbits website. Areas interest south of Perth, WA, right around to the state of Tasmania. When viewing models, tracks, caution needs to be applied as the picture does change. Force 13 Australia Oceania channel has been helping out with the production of content for the main channel related to the tropical scene up there in the northern hemisphere. A look at the GEFS precipitation model for the Indian Ocean. Force 13 appreciates the support to the AU channel. A look at the precipitation for the Australian eastern region, taking in the South Pacific and New Zealand, and you can see the west coast of the South Island of New Zealand, the state of Tasmania, intensity scale right hand side of the screen. Various models do not have 90S deepening, but the Joint Typhoon Warning Centre is indicating in their first report that the chances are high. However, a look at the latest total precipitable water, and you can see a little bit of spin where 90S is. The latest rainfall information from the Bureau of Meteorology. The Bureau of Meteorology 24 hours ago did say that 90S did have clockwise winds. They normally update every 12 hours, but at this point in time they haven't updated, although the Western Australian or the Northern Territory Bureau of Meteorology does have information. I think it's via their tropical cyclone 3-day outlook, and you can see the areas interest. Look at the southwest corner of WA, the dark green and the blue. Also for Tasmania. It is not unusual for a tropical cyclone to form in the month of August in the southern hemisphere Indian Ocean region. Stay tuned to this channel and we'll bring some history. What systems have formed for the month of July and August. I look at the upper level divergence, and at this point in time where 90S is located, around the 20 knots. The latest wind shear, and not bad for a 90S. Not unusual to see the high wind shear across Australia. 850 millibar vorticity. Now various models and their tracks on 90S. The UK Met. This is the JMA, or the Japanese Meteorology Office Agency. The NCEP, GFS, and the Navy's NAFGEM. And noting in recent days that various states of Australia have had some severe weather warnings and flood warnings in place. This is a look from 1 AM for the next 26 hours. Wind speed equals knots, and the information's bottom left hand side of the screen, and look at that colouring, and that's tracking towards the states of South Australia, Victoria and Tasmania. A look at the western region satellite view, and you can definitely see 90S. And for the state of Western Australia, gale warning currently in place for the Coolah, Esperance, Geraldton coast, and a strong wind warning in place for the Perth local waters, Pilbara, Nigaloo, Gascoyne, Latterson, Perth, Bunbury Geograph, Leeuwin and Albany coast, and a similar one for Thursday. And a fire warning is currently in place for the Coolah Fire Weather District. For the state of South Australia, a strong wind warning for the following areas: the far west, upper west, lower west coast, central, south central, Spencer Gulf, the Gulf, the St Vincent, Investigator Strait, upper south east, upper south east and a lower south east coast, and a similar one for Thursday. If you'd like to be part of Force 13, and even on the technical side of the operation, the details at the end of this update. A gale warning currently in place, state of Tasmania, a sheep graziers warning, central, lower, southwest, south coastal, southeast coastal, Great Southern and Central Wheat Belt forecast districts. The final flood warning has been issued yesterday for the Severn and Castle Creeks. Strong wind warning, New South Wales, Eden coast. A look at the satellite view of the Australian eastern, south west Pacific areas. and stay tuned to Force 13.
You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.co.uk, at your service at any time. You can also find us on YouTube, the channel, search Force 13, all in text, and subscribe if you haven't already. You can also find us on Facebook at Force 13, and it's at Force 13 on Twitter, that's the handle to contact us there. You can also add Fool13 on Skype, that's FOOL13, and add extension 9094 on Discord for tropical weather chat.